right, joining us now in studio, let's give a warm welcome to our friend Tomi Lahren is with us. Good to see you both. We talked a lot about the law tonight. Now let's talk about what is the result of all this? What is the political fallout? I asked President Trump, my first question to him in my interview Monday was, does this help you or does this hurt you? Because when the Mar-a-Lago raid happened, it helped him, if you look at polls.
Yeah, I think, thanks to Alvin Bragg, you just looked at our 2024 Republican presidential nominee.
Yeah!
I think that's what's going to happen. I think that 100 million Americans probably became ultra mega tonight, and I think that they're going to come out in force. I think that they're going to vote. I think that they're going to be active. The ground game for Donald Trump is going to be stronger than it's ever been before. So this is a horrible day for our country. But as for Donald Trump, he's the strongest man that we know, and I think he's going to fight this, and he's going to come out victorious for this. But we still need to focus on the fact that this was such a political persecution. And I also don't know how they're going to explain this to New Yorkers who are being victimized every single day. How do you explain to them that your political vendetta is more important to you and more prioritized to you than the constituents and the people of this city?
Like beating up old ladies on the streets of New York City. You know, we talked about Kevin. We have Kevin McCarthy, Lindsey Graham, Josh Hawley. I mentioned Ron DeSantis, Glenn Youngkin, who may be a presidential candidate himself. Quote, "It is beyond belief that the DA, Alvin Bragg, has indicted a former president and current presidential candidate for pure political gain. Arresting a presidential candidate on a manufactured basis should never happen in America." It seems that conservatives and Republicans are united that this is an injustice. It is obviously the criminalization of political differences.
That's exactly right. If they can do this to somebody as strong and powerful as Donald J. Trump, what can they do to the rest of us? You know, the Trump campaign tweets this out all the time, but they're really coming after all of us. He's the one that's standing in the way, and he's been that figure for us for so many years. They got to take him out and get to the rest of us, but he's going to stand firm and strong. If there's ever somebody to fight this fight, it's Donald Trump.
I want to say something to conservatives and the liberal media.
It is, as we've said, a pandemic and an outbreak of the unvaccinated.
This is becoming a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
As Dr. Walensky said on an earlier briefing today, this is really becoming a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
Still have a long way to go. The fact is, this has been a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
Tomi, thank you. Pete, great to see you as always. All right, that is all the time we have left this evening. As always,